So we're here at the Reptile Expo. We haven't been here in like a year. Let's see what they got. Looks like we're starting at a boa table. It's pushing.
That's it, yeah.
That's all there is.
That's it. That's got a lot to do with the traffic.
Ooh, oh, that was just sun glow leopard.
Yeah, I've seen that. That one made the surface online.
And of course, the moon glow leopard. I had some guy offer me $2 grand for it yesterday. Oh yeah. I said, yeah, I'll take it.
Over here. So next we're going to be looking at some, oh my god, some leopard geckos and literally the tiniest bearded dragons I've ever seen. Look at these guys.
Oh, you're talking about the crescent geckos. There's a creamsicle in the leopard geckos too. No, I don't have any that look like them. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that one's pretty. So here at this next table we have some blood pythons.
He's hiding. Look at him going under the...
A little shy guy. Ooh, look at these little boas. Look at all those boas. Come on, focus. Oh, the children's python. So small.
What's the substrate that you like?
They have great stuff. We only use it.
That's how big I want to get Marcy. It's really pretty, Madeline. That's pretty.
I'm going to start selling it. Nobody will buy it. It's going to be like $45, $50.
Oh wow. Look at this Mexican snake. Incredible.
It's a little Sammy. Sammy died. Whoa. Oh, Devin, don't even look at that.
Oh. That's what I want. Alright. Here is one of my favorite snakes. Yellow anaconda. Looks like they've got a few of them. Snaky. Can we get one?
No.
I want one so bad. Look at that face. Wow. So yellow anaconda is the smaller breed of anaconda. They usually get 6, maybe 8, usually 4 to 6 feet.
Hello. Hello there.
So we have some crimson day geckos over here, which are just absolutely beautiful. This green color. Incredible.
I have to see the Rick needs a friend. Yours?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and here we have some dart frogs.
I know. We're all out of those now.
So what a lot of people don't know about dart frogs is actually, so most people know they're poisonous. Most people don't know that their toxins actually come from their diet. So having them as pets, they're actually not toxic or dangerous because they don't have access to those toxins that they get in the wild. So we're gonna look at some green tree pythons right now. Very similar to my emerald tree boa, but totally different in most ways. But they look almost identical. And what's amazing about these snakes, and this person here has them in all phases, is they start bright yellow. And then they slowly transition to their final green phase. So over here is a fresh baby. He's all yellow. They disguise almost like a flower when they hide in the tree. There's one slightly larger, and then as you can see, here's some that are transitioning from their green-yellow phase as they age into their green phase. These biacs are one of the most beautiful. So one of the other problems we run into in Maine is people coming to these shows and buying lizards that are small, cute, and cheap that grow to enormous sizes, and they don't really advertise that. For example, our rhino iguana, Odin, this is how big they start out. As you can see, this guy's, my hand is about 9 inches from base to top, so he's maybe 10 inches long. Probably weighs 50 or 70 grams. When he's an adult, he'll be 4 feet long, probably weigh 25 grams. Tegus are the same way. They start out this small. You can put them in a fairly small cage, maybe 20 gallon at this size, but eventually they also get 3 to 4 feet long and weigh 10 to 15 pounds. So you have a lot of uneducated people, and I mean uneducated in the sense they don't know much about reptiles, coming to these shows and spending $20 on a lizard that is 6 inches long, not really realizing that in 2 to 3 years it will be the size of a small dog. Also, these caiman lizards are incredible. But also, I mean, like these mangrove ones. Again, $100, and they get fairly large. Some more green trees. Ooh. Sandballs. So a few minutes back, we showed you the biac. What am I thinking of? So we looked at the biac green tree pythons. Yes. So here they actually have right next to each other green tree pythons and emerald tree boas. So you've seen our emerald tree boa aurora, and you'll see how close they are in terms of how they look and act. And it's actually really interesting because it's convergent evolution. They're two unrelated species except for the fact that they're both snakes. They're about as far from being related as possible. Yet they fill the same niche in different environments and look very similar.
Species. Right, that's like the aquarium. We call that the aquarium thing, the snake. But I can't believe how quiet.
So as you can see
really
there,
quiet. Man, 4 different people. I've been holding it like.
they look almost identical. They live almost identical, yet they're totally different.
Oh, those are not fun.
So here we have some more Euromastics. I know, I just pulled them out of there, but he went back up in there. So I love Euros because they have a couple of phase colors. These are more the yellow Euros, and then they over here have these crimson Euros. There's some more yellows in here. Really pretty. And now, hopefully nobody can hear me say this. This is the most frustrating part of Animal Expos. $35 and 5 savannas for $100. 90%, almost 90% of wild caught savannas, which most of them are, do not make it in captivity. And they get very large, so selling 5 of them to one person, quite honestly makes no sense to me. and it's not responsible. Marine toads, which are huge. Love marine toads. And here we have some more just mangrove monitors, and this little guy grasping for nothing. So now we've reached Sierra's favorite table, Leapin' Lychees. They're one of the best breeders for Leachianus geckos. We do have a Leachianus named Reptile. I've posted about him a few times. Leachianus geckos are the largest gecko species on the planet. Yates get the largest, and Leapin' Lychees kind of specializes in yates in a way. So I'm going to show you how actually big these geckos get. It is incredible. So that gecko is probably 10 or 11 inches long. Probably weighs 300 or 400 grams easily. Absolutely a unit of a gecko. But as you can see, it comes with a price. These geckos are $3,000 to $4,000 a piece. We have a Moro Lychee, which is significantly less expensive. And here are some babies. This is about how large. Reptar was when we got him. As you can see, he's only a couple inches long. But they are beautiful. This guy hanging upside down. So we're here at the nerd table, my favorite table. Right now they have pretty much my dream snake on display, although I obviously cannot afford it right now. It's $4,000. But it's what's called a piebald, and I have a piebald. What do I have a piebald of? I have a piebald ball python, and I'll show them to you later. Piebald's an incredible gene, adds white, breaks up the pattern. And recently, they've come out with piebald reticulated pythons. And these are Generation 2. Generation 1s are extremely defensive. Don't make great handling pets, but these Gen 2s are incredible. And what they have here is a high white one with a colored head, which is kind of like my dream snake. I'll show it to you right now.
That table right there is just marked.
And here's a low white one to show you the difference. Still an absolutely incredible snake. Just absolutely beautiful. And remember how I showed you what a juvenile green tree python looks like? I'm going to show you what a juvenile emerald tree boa looks like. Now, these are red phase. When they're born, and they become green, just like green tree boas. You'll see how just unbelievably similar they are at this age.
Who's helping out? Who's helping out?
So I'll probably stitch in a little bit of the green tree to go side to side of this, just to show you how unbelievably similar they are. It's incredible.
Lychee linguine.
So for our lychee, we have to feed him like packaged foods, which is basically like ground up bugs, more or less. And they have a pretty diverse diet, apparently. All sorts of spaghetti type of food. They have gargoyle noci, lychee lasagna, lychee linguine, chewy fettuccine, Rocca risotto. These things eat better than I do.
Lychees makes it.
So here we have Bubba. Bubba's a 14 or 15-year-old Yate lychee. About as big as they get. He's a bit of a celebrity on the internets. And now he's climbing. They're also called pajama geckos because of their little feet. Almost look like pajama feet. This guy is massive. And he's so pretty.
Oh, he's so cute.
So we're pretty much drawing an end to this today. Not a lot of animals here as compared to usual. Not a lot of people as well. They're really limiting things right now, so it's not as exciting. But what we are doing is going to Bass Pro Shop a little later. So and it'll be my first time ever going to a Bass Pro Shop.
T-shirt.
So we'll probably record that as well.
I want a t-shirt.
A t-shirt?
Yeah.
Jesus, now we're gonna get a t-shirt. Hang on.